Good morning all. It's 10 to 8, I'm going on a bit of a road trip. Bit of an insight to, or a bit of a recap on the last video. Looking over the Honda Rebel frame, which is when I found out that there was an issue with the frame, so the head tube was damaged or twisted or what have you. Now I had a really good response from a lot of you, so thank you very much for that. Regards to straightening or having the actual frame straightened itself, because as I said in the video, I wasn't sure whether it could be done or not, but it seems you can. Did have a look into it, and it's a fantastic process. Really interesting if you're into jigs and critical measurements and all that sort of thing, which yeah, I quite like. For the price, excuse me. Yes, it's quite a costly process. So it would cost more than what I actually paid for the bike. So you were looking around to set the bike up in one of the kind of the jigs. You were looking around, I think it's about 150 to 200 pounds plus VAT to just put it in the jig, just to see that it's out of alignment. Every hour after that to straighten it, again it was looking around 70 to £100 to get it straightened out plus VAT, which is quite a bit of money. Got in contact with a couple of companies, and it was looking around for what the images I sent them, and it was looking around about 300 to 400 pound again, which is more than I paid for the bike. So yeah, didn't really want to go down that route. I'd rather spend it on the, I don't know, parts or something like that. Anyhow, I received a message from a viewer on YouTube and Facebook as well, and basically they have a frame, so they've got a Honda Rebel 250 frame. So this frame and this viewer, they're located up in Blackpool, which is about a 3-hour drive from me, which is it's a 3-hour drive. It's not a problem, because get a frame, carry on the build, it'll be fantastic. Yeah, we'll carry on when I woke up a bit. Excuse me. Right, pit stop. We're about to go into one of the UK's finest food establishments. So we've got bacon roll, vanilla latte, good to go. Not the funniest thing. Let's get a move on. then, we're 2 hours down, just outside Warrington, and I still feel tired. Is there anything worse? Yawning and you can't yawn. This is it. I think we're here. Ugh. Right then, ladies and gents, so this is Steve.
How you doing?
So he's been very kind and he's donated me this frame down here for the Honda Rebel. So greatly appreciated. So what we'll do, I think we'll run around Steve's workshop, we'll have a look around and get him to tell us about what's going on with his bike. So what are you working on at the minute here?
Just trying to find out the routing. I've got all this crap to take off and sort out, and then there's the wiring loom which I need to, because I've not actually had this one running yet. I mean, it turns over by hand, so I don't think there's any issues. So yeah, it's just a case of sorting out the wiring loom, just checking over it. It looks like it's been messed around with quite a bit, so just making sure all the earth wires are in good condition and checking it over with the multimeter, and then yeah, see if it'll start up.
So the bike that Steve is working on there is a Jin Lun. So this is pretty much a carbon copy of the Honda Rebel. Now Steve purchased this bike as a bit of a donor, so he's utilised the frame and the engine, but he's added to that a Honda Rebel rear subframe as well as the front forks as well, and they're pretty much match right up. So I spent a great deal of time talking with Steve about the different parts that can and can't fit within the bikes. So if we have a look around the workshop, you can see within his kind of stack of frames, he had the Honda Rebel, which he donated to the channel, but as well as that he had the Regal Raptor, which is again another kind of carbon copy for the Honda Rebel. Now Steve was a fountain of knowledge when it comes to the different parts that you could basically fit and intertwine with or between the bikes. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time picking his brain there regarding what could fit, what couldn't fit and what have you. So I'm going to leave Steve to it. He's going to crack on with the rest of the day and I'm going to go back to the Midlands. So check out his channel as well.
There's just a few bikes and cars on there, nothing major.
Alright, I'll put a link, I'll put the link somewhere here for you guys to have a look at Steve's channel. But I'm going to get going, guys. So again, thank you very much, Steve, and we'll see you next time.